Greetings, everyone. We are live on the NBC Connecticut News at 6. We are getting started. It's about 6:15. Here we go, 10 seconds. Welcome back, everyone. The birthplace of the deep dish pizza is now home to the nation's first pizza museum. It opened in Chicago's South Loop neighborhood yesterday. Vintage menus, boxes, and pizza memorabilia are all proudly displayed on the walls. But as you can imagine, pizza-loving New Yorkers are a little unhappy that the museum is not in their city. They don't even believe that Chicago-style pizza should be called pizza in the first place, compared to the classic New York thin crust. Depends on the debate there. I don't know what you think about pizza one way or the other. New York, Chicago, which one is it? But when it comes down to us, most of us here in Connecticut, we would argue that New Haven style pizza, it ranks above all. We asked you to vote for your favorite pizza in the state, and the winner shouldn't come as any kind of surprise. Frank Pepe's Pizzeria got the majority of your votes on social media. A close second, though, was Modern a Pizza, which came in by a margin of 139 votes. Now, the umbrellas and the ponchos, they were out for today's annual West Indian Parade in Hartford. But a little rain couldn't stop the marchers from moving through the streets to the sounds of island music.
We just came off this morning, woke up, and still wanted to come up here. You know, the rain's not too bad. Just hearing the music right now, like you feel the energy and feel the beats, like something's going weird.
The annual tradition celebrates the cultural diversity of the Caribbean community in the greater Hartford area. And it looks like a fun time had by all.
We're continuing to track heavy rain moving into western Connecticut. Live first alert Doppler scanning the heaviest of the rain right now moving into Litchfield County. So we're going to pause on a 3-hour lead. Continue to patchy downpours moving through Lebanon County. A few scattered showers throughout eastern Connecticut and in Hartford County. But it's this what's moving into Litchfield that really has our attention as we head through the next few hours. Some heavier rain down through Fairfield and New Haven County. All of that is petering out quite a bit right now. Very light rainfall through southwestern Connecticut, but up towards Warren, New Milford, areas towards Brookfield, starting to see some heavier rain pick up right along Route 7 through portions of Kent. And this will be the trend as we head through the evening tonight. Some moderate to heavy rainfall will continue to filter into the state as we head through your Saturday evening. Giving you a wider perspective here, you can see that flash flooding right now through portions of eastern Pennsylvania and northern New Jersey. That threat for flash flooding will move into Connecticut as we head through the next few hours. So the flash flood watch will continue as we head through the evening tonight and the early morning hours of Sunday. And this is why we'll time it all out here using First Alert Future Radar by 7 p.m. Notice it is not raining everywhere. Eastern Connecticut will see mainly dry through the early evening hours of tonight. So very cloudy, very foggy in areas. The heaviest of the rain will be flying to western Connecticut. All of this will continue to be between north and east.
Yes, they do. You got me.
Tonight, and that's going to have the threat for flash flooding. Some of these downpours have the potential to train build behind themselves and really bring impressive rainfall rates as we head through the evening. We're talking upwards of 2 inches per hour. It is possible in areas. So that's going to give us the threat for flash flooding. Here we are at 10 o'clock. Notice that rain showers across live First Alert Doppler. Overall cloudy and foggy. But then notice what happens as we fast forward the clock. After midnight, this is just 1 month. Downpours and thunderstorms pop up, especially in southeastern Connecticut as we head through the overnight. This will really keep our interest as we head through the early morning hours of Sunday. And this is why throughout much of today, the instability has been well to our south through portions of Long Island. That's what we have the highest peak amount of instability in the atmosphere. But some models are indicating that as we head through the evening tonight, that instability will lift north just a bit. And many models do have the heaviest of the instability through portions of southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island. We'll be keeping a close eye on the threat for strong to severe weather in portions of southeastern Connecticut as we head through the evening. So it's not just the threat for flooding, but also the threat for strong storms as we head through the evening. It is very low, but it is not non-existent. Taking a last look outside at Dunkin' Donuts Park, where the game has been postponed. You can see it is cloudy, it is drizzly. As you look live over in Hartford and Luceville, we'll have much more on how they plan to make up that game coming up in sports. Now, taking a look at temperatures across the state, not only is it wet and cloudy, it is cool across the state today. Temperatures stay in the upper 60s and low 70s. The last time we had temperatures below 80 degrees was June of 2016. temperatures will stay in the mid to upper 60s as we head through the evening with off and on rain, patchy fog through the overnight. And then tomorrow we do stay a bit cooler as well. High temperatures only in the mid to upper 70s. It's not looking nearly as wet as today. Very cloudy with a few off and on showers as we head through the afternoon and evening. And that rain sticks with us all the way through Monday and into Tuesday. We have a wet start to the work week, but it is looking brighter once we get past a few showers on Wednesday. Thursday we'll catch a brief break, and then we'll have another cold front moving through by Friday. But the good news is next weekend is looking fantastic. Along the shoreline of the state in the upper 70s for tomorrow, warming back into the 80s as we head through the next week. Guys, back over to you.
Caitlin, thank you. Last night was a star-studded affair at the Jim Calhoun charity basketball game. Gabrielle Lisveras here with a look at sports.
Yeah, Leslie, it was a wonderful Husky reunion, but it came with a little bit of a bittersweet taste. Hear from Ray Allen and other UConn greats on how they're balancing welcoming Dan Hurley and standing up for Kevin Ollie. That's next in sports.
Something is wrong in
Ooh, what
Connecticut.
are you
See, I know. Look at me. Yeah, it was super awkward. So it was like the new coach was there, and it was a lot of his former players, and then
Wait, isn't it, there's like a pending...
yeah, so there's like a lawsuit,
right.
it's all this stuff where they're like, they don't want to not support the pro, like they love UConn, but all the same they're like, well, we're not cool with the way UConn is handling things. They're not as outright about it.
Huh, okay.
Don't expect anything groundbreaking.
I'm sure it'll still be amazing. I'm sure. I need something to say for my dear friends on Facebook. Hello, Matt, who met me a big Y in Cheshire when I got something from the seafood. I remember that day. It was fun. I'm often found at the seafood section in the grocery store because I really only like fish. Anyway, it's the 6 o'clock meeting. The 6 o'clock newscast. I am here filling in today for the illustrious Dan Corcoran, who has the evening off, but he'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, we're just about winding down the newscast. It's 6:22, so 8 minutes left. We're going to do sports in a second. There's Gabrielle getting ready. Soon there will be sports graphics and things behind her. And then when she's done, I'll read like the final moments of the newscast, which is basically, that's all the time we have for now. Stay with us. Come back here at 11. Lots of news. Have a good evening. So that's that. Anyway, I'll leave this here for anyone who should decide to join us. Oh, and you should watch us on Real TV, NBCConnecticut.com. You can stream live, or if you're here in Connecticut, channel 1030 on Comcast, channel 4, depending on your cable. Join in.
Here we go. This is Sports Desk, brought to you by Xfinity, America's best internet service provider. According to speedtest.com.
Jim Calhoun making no bones about it. This is Dan Hurley's time at UConn. He gave the pretty official welcome to the new men's basketball coach last night at Calhoun's annual charity basketball game. But as dozens of past UConn stars came to play, well, it's not easy to forget who came between Dan Hurley and Jim Calhoun. The bitter breakup between UConn and Kevin Ollie, well, that is far from over. Now, Ray Allen calling this an unusual situation, wanting to support Kevin Ollie while also seeing Dan Hurley succeed in building the program back up.
I want to make sure that, Kevin is, done correctly in those situations. We all know who he is, who he's been, and we just got to make sure that we resolve the situation.
I just wanted to get resolved and worked out, and I just hope Coach Hurley can come in and, get the program back on like it was.
UConn is a great program. Nobody should overlook that. And there's a lot of negative energy going on around UConn right now. And I don't think their program deserves it. As a matter of time, it's going to die down.
If one thing is clear, it's that Jim Calhoun has left a lasting legacy with the Huskies. But what's up next for him? Well, Calhoun says his plans to coach again are all but final this season. He'll take the reins of St. Joseph's College, first ever men's basketball team. Don't worry, he's not leaving UConn behind either.
Still, I want to look at the talking some of the players in the basketball program. And because our schedule's different, and our practice schedules, they go 4 weeks before we do all that kind of stuff. I'll be able to plan. UConn is still
third round action is underway at the 100th PGA Championship, but earlier this morning they were still finishing up the second round thanks to some stormy weather that suspended play on Friday. Much better looking this morning as 77 players hit the links to finish up. And what a group here. Rory McIlroy, Tiger Woods, and defending champ Justin Thomas all paired together for the early tee time. Now Thomas drops the ball on the green from 264 yards out on the 8th, and he'll knock that in for birdie, helping him close out with a second round at 65, 4 back from the top of the leaderboard. Now Tiger seeing some life come back into his major season. He came out strong yesterday and followed through with a 4 under 66 this morning. Meanwhile, Phil Mickelson trying to break the projected cut line. That's even. He's 3 over. Now this birdie on 11, it helps, but a double bogey on 16. That'll seal his fate. He misses the cut by 4 shots, and we'll check in on the third round action tonight at 11. Now, I hope yesterday's 19-12 comeback win for the Red Sox over the Orioles didn't exert too much energy because, yes, they've got to split doubleheader today at Camden Yards. Game 2 starts in less than an hour, so let's look at Game 1. Scoreless into the 5th, Eduardo Nunez, he says, well, I'll change that. Smashing the ball deep to left for the 2-run homer. Sox lead 3-0 through 4.5. Orioles threatening in the bottom of the inning. 1 on, 2 out. David Price catching Jonathan Villar swinging. That ends the inning. Price notching 10 strikeouts through 6. Scoreless innings. Red Sox shut out Baltimore 5-0. And to the Bronx and some stormy skies there as the Yankees welcome the Rangers. Lance Lynn dealing on the mound for New York after giving up a leadoff single in the first. Well, he retires the side to finish the frame, but into the 7th. It's a tie game, 3-3. Miguel Andujar at the dish, and he goes oppo on the first pitch fastball 2-run shot, and that would win it for the Yanks. And of course, Kate, you mentioned the Yard Goats. They're rained out just the second time this season they've been rained out, but they'll make up the game doubleheader tomorrow.
And the weather is looking much better, so they have that to look forward to.
All right.
That rain, though, you know, I'm trying to get over it.
Yeah, we'll continue to bring the latest as we head through the evening tonight.
Alrighty, that's all the time we have for now. NBC Nightly News is next. We will see you right back here at 11.
That's pretty impressive it's going to second rain out.
Right? Yeah, and the funny thing is this, like, right before we had
just stay hooked up.
their first rain out, the broadcaster, Jeff Julie, was like, yeah, we haven't been rained out yet this season. And I'm like, I am the most superstitious person. And
Don't say that. It'll happen. Yeah.
And yeah, only their second time.
I remember there was a little bit about not having rained out, and it was like right when there was rain before.
Yeah.
Well,
So they've been rained out on the road, but for a baseball season, this is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
they only have room to 8 after all of it.
Okay. You know, I've still never really understood what that means. I just know I read words, and at some point they play on television. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right, so the news has gone off now for the evening, for the 6 o'clock. My favorite, Lester Holt. The NBC Nightly News is coming on. Then, right now, in between shows, we tape like a little tease. So, like, while you're waiting for the next newscast to come on, while we have shows on, you'll see me pop up that says, you know, coming up at 11. And then we'll tell you the stories or whatever the news of the moment is. We'll talk more about the weather. Obviously, there's rain moving through the state. So, we tape that. It's not live. And then that's it. Sometimes it's live, though, but not today. But hello, everyone who's watching. What are these filters? I should try one. Oh dear. I'm about to like break the newscast. My phone just pressed buttons. I didn't press them. Let's close that. Sorry, I can find it in the cut-in, right? No. Oh. Sorry, I should know that, but I didn't. Oh. Missing for days, fiancé while learning about her disappearance in the frantic scene at Sky when a man took a joyride. All right. Okay. What are these things? I'm trying to figure out how these filters work.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not on camera, right? Okay. Kate Snow is doing the weekend news.
Four, three.
Tonight at 11, the heavy rain is winding down for now, but I'm tracking Sunday showers and a stormy start to the work week in my personal forecast.
Plus, a woman missing for days found safe, what we're learning about her disappearance, and the frightening scene in the sky when a man took a joyride in a stolen plane.
That's good.
Work? Okay.
We're clear. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, Neil, we do sometimes do hits for the other stations, but that's typically, for me, it's when I'm in the field. Never actually anchor for any of the other stations. And usually when another market will take our news, it's because it's like something of interest to, you know, folks in other cities. It's a big story. It's something involving someone from another place. That sort of a thing. Right now, today, all we got is weather. It's raining everywhere. But, yeah, so that's that. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. The newscast is over until 11. I hope everyone's watching NBC Nightly News with Kate Snow on the desk tonight. And we will be back at 11 o'clock here on NBC Connecticut. Tune in.